Hello, everyone.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We're gonna play more Elden Ring.
We are. My voice is a little bit better.
Yes.
Oh, but we also, I had discussed with Sarah after we finished the last stream that it is entirely possible that the reason that we couldn't beat those those stone thingamajigs is because I'm using katanas that are slashing damage and piercing damage. So it's too bad I already died since then, because we had like 14,000 sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah, each weapon has a specific
damage type.
Damage type. Yeah. So
And these are slashing and piercing, and
they were like
flails
golems or something, and they were not working well with the katanas.
Yeah. And the flails are
Crushing.
bludgeoning, crushing, yeah, something like that damage.
Bludgeoning.
So,
That's a
yes,
lovely
bludgeoning.
word.
So after I get my corpse and stuff, then we might just go ahead and try that again. Yep. Is that coming up? There it is.
Ooh.
But, yes, we are going to trek through this river.
Yes, we are. Hey, you can summon something.
Not going to, though.
Mark doesn't need any help. He can do this on his own.
This does not allow me to... Okay, so then... Oops, I keep doing that. Bird tree ahead.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna send that back up. I'm curious, too. There's nothing down there.
Let's see if there's anything else.
Okay. I am just going to run my way through here.
UHL. Ool. Palace Ruins.
Oop. Oh.
And
Hello,
lots of
everybody.
enemies. Lots of bad guys coming at you.
Uh-huh. And we are just going to skip through them.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? I thought you were gonna... Oh, you're gonna go get your corpse.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into a battle and accidentally die.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we have.
Not a lot. We just killed most of those guys the first time through.
Okay.
Okay. And there's my corpse.
Like, rinse, repeat. I don't want to do this again.
And there's that weird
thing.
thing that was attacking
Ooh.
us. So, let's see if we can get up through here
That guy's going up that way.
without... Nope, he's still gonna do it.
Well, that's alright. Hide behind the wall.
Yep.
Okay, I remember this now. We were talking with Josh while we were doing this.
Yeah.
And he said, "You found a nice spot behind the pillar there."
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll get that. No, not that. That. There we go.
Ooh, that's nice. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, is there anywhere that I can just... Okay, we have to do this.
Ah!
Okay.
They're a little slow on the uptake.
Okay, how...
Those enemies are not moving
do I
very
take
fast to
you
try to
out?
stop you.
Can't
Wow.
take you out.
I just realized I did not have our chat pulled up.
Grace ahead. Does that mean back here or something?
We were trying to decide what we wanted to do. Mark was showing me the map. Not even prepared.
How
There we
dare
go.
you?
Hopefully I didn't miss somebody. Nope, not yet.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
For those of you that may or may not be watching, well, not. For those of you who may be watching on Twitch, it didn't make sense. We are... Mark has the map pulled up on his phone, and I have the YouTube chat pulled up on mine.
Oh, nice.
So,
I just found
if you are watching on Twitch, I apologize. We are not chatting on that platform right now. We're on the YouTube one.
Yeah.
It's where most of the traffic was. we rarely had anybody commenting on Twitch, and the majority of people were commenting on YouTube. So we're using that one.
That is true.
Ooh, another merchant.
Uh-huh.
Hi. Maybe he has something that we need. Smithing stones, branches.
He's also by himself back here, so how do I get...
Something.
Anyway.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
I don't know, you tell me, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hermit merchant. I don't think I could say that very
Hermit
fast.
merchant?
Hermit merchant. Hermit merchant. Oh, maybe I can.
He has a gravity stone fan.
Well, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
Gravity stone chunk.
Prisoner iron mask.
Oh no, 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 no.
Lost ashes of war. Oh, interesting.
Used to duplicate ashes of war.
And celestial dew.
Oh.
And some cookbooks.
All right.
Nothing
no
I
smithing
really
stones.
need. Nope.
We are looking for level 3. Yeah, right? Level 3 is what we want.
Yes.
And we don't want
yes.
somber, we want smithing. Smithing stones, level 3 is what we were looking for.
How would I even get up there to attack that guy?
Maybe, oh, is there nowhere else to go? You just did the... You just went inside and that was it?
No, well, that is it, that direction.
Okay.
I think it continues.
How did that guy get in there? How does that guy expect to make a living if he holds up shop
Right?
in an area with tons of enemies? And then he goes, oh, how long has it been? Yeah, he's not looking to make any money.
How do I get up high, though?
Well, getting up high isn't necessarily even the issue. Getting close enough to hit it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could shoot it with an arrow, but that's not going to help.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go
So-
get what I believe is the Grace over here.
This is weird. This is a very weird spot.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Okay. Now we can at least come back here.
Yeah. And actually, before we continue on here, I am going to quickly see if maces will work over here. Just because.
Oh, the golem area?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't here. Oh.
You really like to bounce back and forth, don't you?
Yeah, apparently. No, it was way up here.
For me, I go in one area, I clear the entire area, and then I move on. And Mark's like, oh, I forgot about this area over here. Oh,
Well,
let's go back over here and check that out.
well,
oh, that's right, we were going to do that.
No, that's
Bing, bing,
actually
bing,
what
bing,
I
bing.
am doing, is we were clearing this out. We weren't able to.
I know.
And so now I'm going back and going,
I
okay,
know.
let's actually clear it out now.
Which I understand. It's just funny.
Okay. Let's see if this makes a difference.
Ah! Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that would probably break your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long drop.
And we're gonna ignore everyone. Gonna ignore everyone. And
Well, Mark
go
is definitely
straight
feeling better.
to
For those of you
the
that streamed with us last week,
boss. Yes.
Mark was very sick.
My
And I wouldn't say
throat
it's
is
my
still not-
turn to get sick, but
no.
I am
No.
a little run down right now. So Mark has all the energy, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
All right, traverse
Okay,
the mist.
So, which guy do we want to help us? Let's do the new guys I haven't tried before.
Okay. For some reason, I don't remember this area.
Really?
Really. Wait. Okay. Yes, I do.
let's just go ahead and die immediately.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're doing better, and then you died.
Yeah, better. I'll give this a couple shots, and then we'll head back.
Those seemed like decent people that you summoned.
Yeah.
That were helping you out.
Yeah.
You gonna summon the same guys?
Yeah. Let me give it another shot here. I was not really... Yeah.
I accidentally closed my eyes.
Right. Oh, and of course he does this poison spray immediately.
Yeah,
and they both die.
Actually, probably your biggest thing
Yep.
is the poison. Oh, they're already
That was a good
done.
idea. Yep.
So, do we have anything that we can... So we need some potions or something we can wear that counteracts poison.
Okay, this is way better.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Well, there's dead. So,
Well,
yeah.
you have done the best so far on that
Yeah,
try.
that is much
Do we
better.
not have any potions that counteract poison?
No.
Can we not make any? You have so many crafting items in your inventory, don't you?
Items, yes. I'm not sure I have the recipe for it. I can throw a poison pot at him. Oh, we could also add some grease to her.
Oh.
Excuse me.
If I was heading out into the
Fire,
wide
magic,
world
blood.
to kill a bunch of bad guys, I would absolutely craft something that counteracts poison. Just so y'all know. It just seems like wisdom to me. Gotta counteract that poison.
Huh. We could do one of these things. Hold on. Yeah, we could do like magic or blood grease.
On your
Blood
weapon?
loss. Yeah.
Okay.
Times
×1. We only have one of those?
No, this is creative.
Oh, okay. We've picked up so much grease in our travels. I was
Yeah.
surprised that we
In
only
fact,
had
we've
one.
got a ton here. Dragon wound. Anti-dragon.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Sleep. That's not gonna help.
Anti-dragon.
Rot. Poison.
How did you defeat that
Yeah,
dragon?
let's do
I
this.
just sprayed anti-dragon spray in the air. You just keeled over and died. It
We're
was
gonna
really
do this
easy.
here.
It was super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Okay. We're gonna do that. Oops. We're gonna do that really quick. And just see if this does anything special.
Ooh, that looks special to me.
Uh-huh.
Room service. Ding, ding, ding.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
All right, Great Shield Soldiers.
I don't think that helped at all. Oh, come on.
Wow, they just
Yeah.
absolutely keel over. Crazy.
Huh. Well, he's not weak to magic, apparently.
Right. So is that what you put on there?
Yeah.
Put magic grease?
Yep.
Are you like Jack and the Beanstalk? They're magic beans. This grease is magic. You know what you need? Windex. That cures everything, takes care of everything. Windex.
Yep, dead.
Oh, very dead.
Well, I don't know that I care that much.
And Mark's done. Ping. Pong. Back to where we were.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you weren't doing any damage with the swords, so...
No, I wasn't. So, that's good to know for whenever we do go back there eventually.
Well, and anytime we're against a rock-type enemy, we need to switch weapons.
You know what, I'm actually going to go back here again.
That is a very big area. Is the whole thing underground?
No. Yeah.
Wow.
And there's more over here.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Again, the big wide world, and Mark doesn't have any potions that counteract poison.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's sad.
It is sad. I think you're probably gonna die.
Die of poisoning.
Die of poison? Well, yes. Unless you counteract it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And there's more
Bugs.
bugs. And this looks like it's got scarlet
I
rot.
hate bugs. Oh, yes it does. Well, ignore them. They don't seem to be concerned about you
Right?
for the moment.
Bummer is there's something over there.
There's
There's
bunch
a
of
separate
stuff over
cave
there.
going this way.
Aww.
But that's alright. There's more to do this way, so we'll just continue on for now.
Yeah, they really don't seem too concerned about you as long as you don't attack them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're spiky.
I think it's supposed to be hair.
It's very spiky hair. It's like they slept on it wrong. It's sticking straight up. I was gonna say, I would not do that if I were you. They might all come at you.
Right?
Like an alien.
Alright.
I love when she goes to rescue Newt, and she's got Newt on her arm and her hip on one side, and she's got the flamethrower on the other.
Uh-huh.
And she takes a look at the alien queen, shoots the fire, and then looks toward the egg. And it's like, yeah, we're communicating. We know what's going on here. You don't touch my baby, and I won't touch yours. That was an
lantern on
awesome, awesome scene in that movie.
Yes.
Aliens, the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Liar ahead.
Which means probably somebody put a thing up here that said, "Hey, there's a thing over here."
Secret thing or something. Yeah.
And it's disappeared since then. Dragon ahead. Oh boy.
Well, hey, we have anti-dragon grease, so
Yes.
there you go.
This is true.
Whoa. Whoa, what
Whoa.
the? Well, this is an interesting area.
And there is a summoning thing right there. So why doesn't it show that I can summon something?
This is
It's a very large
very interesting
open area here.
Huh.
There, now I can.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, let's
It's a dragon head.
let's do this.
That is very gross.
Ow.
As is this entire video game. Because everything is very grotesque. It's like a mummified person with a dragon head. A giant mummified person with a dragon head.
Well, they're dead.
that's right. It was the gargoyle. Never mind. Careful, don't die. You don't want to lose all your stuff. Hi, Josh. Thanks for joining us again. Josh says hello. We are battling a dragonkin. He's very disgusting, in my opinion. And he really needs some new clothes. These are shreds.
Yeah. He also needs some new intestines, apparently.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Whoops.
Josh wants to know how we're all feeling.
Uh-oh.
Mark is on the mend.
Yep, that's a good word for it.
He didn't work Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Did a half day Friday. We stayed home and rested on Saturday. Left the house for just a couple hours on Sunday and came back. And he forced himself to go to work on Monday. And he called me halfway through and he said, believe it or not, I'm feeling better. I was so glad.
Believe it or don't.
I'm not sick, but I feel really run down. So I think my body is just fighting it off. I refuse to be sick. Well, you are doing an excellent job because he is almost dead. Wow. Dude, is he gonna stop doing that? Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're so close.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been the perfect time to attack him.
Yeah, I just wasn't close enough.
I know. There we go.
Got him.
Yeah. Take extra vitamins. Agree. Absolutely agree with you. Thank you. I will do that. I was giving Mark a ton of extra vitamins. And I was taking some extra ones for the first few days there, and then I stopped.
12,000 for that. Got him on the first try.
I've been drinking a ton of water, though, so... Yeah, 12,000. I just noticed that. I think we're at the point where we're needing almost 20 to level up. Yeah, almost 20. 19.4. Okay. I had remembered that from last time. This is such an odd area. It's like Mount Vesuvius erupted and covered all of them. And they're just where they were when we excavated the area. And what is this thing up here? I'm tilting my head, I want to see it, but it's very interesting looking. But it wasn't working. Love the success. We do too.
Flower. Great Ghost Glovewort.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
So Josh, I don't know if I told you. I think I did. I'm on the 5th Dune book.
Ooh.
I'm gonna read the 6 that he originally wrote before he died, Frank Herbert, and then I think I'm gonna move on to something else. And yes, the series gets very weird.
I always forget to use this too.
I'm still enjoying it enough to keep reading it, so. I'm partway through the 5th book. Hopefully I'll finish that up this week, and then I can start the 6th one, and then move on to something else. Josh says, what was your BGG username? I was going to see what you have up for trade.
I don't have it on there, so that would not be helpful.
Sorry. We were kind of... Mark was sick last week. We didn't get anything done. I'm behind on editing and everything. I still have Dice Tower West videos that I want to get out there.
But you did really well this time, though. You got a lot of...
I got a lot of Dice Tower West stuff out, but I still have a couple more videos I'd like to do. Hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully people don't go, this is like 2 weeks later, why do I care about this?
But if you want to see anyway, just the stuff that I have and what I've rated things, it is Anduril_wildfire.
Anduril.
Anduril,
the flame
as in
of the West.
the sword of the king.
Yes.
Flame of the West. Okay, so it appears that I cannot.
I think that's a good choice. Switching
Get
authors
through
can
this
be strange in a
direction.
series. Yeah, it's true. I was
I have to
interested.
go
There's
that way.
22 books within the Dune universe that Frank Herbert or his son wrote. And
But only the first 7 did he actually write, right?
yeah, he died after the 6th one was published, from what I understand. But he had a 7th one mostly written that his son found later after he had died. And he wanted to finish the book, but he wanted to kind of get into the Dune universe and kind of write a little bit about it before he finished his father's work. So he wrote a ton of his own stuff. And Mark's brother and I were talking about it, and he said that they were terrible books. He did not like them at all. So I may or may not agree with that, but since I've already read, I'm almost done reading the initial 6. So I think I'm just going to move on, and if I want to pick it up later, I can. But I feel like I've gotten enough out of the Dune universe to feel really good about moving on to a different series. I really want to do the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson. But I think before that, I want to read Aragon. I've been wanting to read Aragon for a couple of years, but I just had a couple hundred books before that in my priority list. So
You've read it before.
I have read it before,
yeah.
but I've only read it once, and I would like to read that again. So I think I'm going to do Aragon next, and then the Stormlight Archives. And I already told Mark it probably wouldn't be until, June that I finally got to the Stormlight Archives, because I had some books I wanted to read before that. So I think I'm going to do that. They keep telling me, the library
here
keeps
we
telling me
go.
that it's ready.
I don't know how I missed this.
It's ready to read. It's ready to read. Oh, you are finding a way to get up there.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed it on the first time.
Gotcha. So I keep putting Aragon back on hold. So I think the next time it comes available, I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. That's my plan. Read about dragons, and then I'll read about the Cosmere.
Okay, let's see here. Hiding place.
Josh says,
hiding
perfect.
place. Behold, defensible spot. Therefore,
yes, so
time
Josh,
for
we
ranged
will at
battle.
some point get you pictures of the games that we are culling. And then maybe we can meet up on a game night and do a trade or something. All right, so you made it up there.
Well, I need to kill this thing somehow.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how because
You can't really reach it.
I don't have any ranged anything.
Huh. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, it's moving around.
Yep.
Whoa. Well, you have a couple bows and arrows.
I'm not sure I have any. Oh, I guess I do have arrows.
Yeah, we pick some up all the time. So you have a few. You could try and see how much damage you could do with it.
Some regular arrows there. All right. Then
Josh just looked us up on BGG, and it says that we own 576 games.
yeah, well, a lot of those though are like promos or expansions or
Makes
standalone expansions. So if you do a filter and filter out everything except for base games, which even
Okay.
that is some duplicates, you'll find it'll be somewhere between 300 and 350.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's do
Yeah, that's a good
this
point.
here.
All the expansions. And you missed.
There we go.
Right into the pillar. Good job. And then do you take I think that's working.
Yeah,
might
it
take
is.
you a few minutes.
It'll be fine. Yep, this will be just fine.
Mark, do you take off games when we sell them? Or
Yeah.
get rid of them? You do? Okay.
Well, I marked them as no longer owned.
No longer owned. Okay. See?
Yeah, good call, Sarah.
I knew you could do this. I don't know how many times.
What?
Since we started
picked
playing
the wrong.
this.
I was using the wrong arrows.
I don't know how many times since we started playing this that I've told Mark, you could probably just shoot out with an arrow. I don't have any arrows. And he looks in his inventory. Oh, I do.
I forgot I can make them
I
now.
want to say this is like the third or fourth time that I've reminded him about this.
Did I say I don't have any arrows
You
this
keep
time?
saying like, oh, I don't have that. I can't do that. And then you look at your inventory and, oh look, there's a few. It's just really funny.
Dead.
So interesting. What in the world?
All right, we are going to remove that now. Actually, hold on a second. If I put them on there, no, I have a heavy load then. So, never mind. Okay, so I killed it. Now
Josh
what?
says you have an extensive previously owned section.
Well, because I never delete them because I prefer to leave the ratings on there, so I don't actually delete them off of there. Some of them I liked enough that I'd like to keep the rating on there. Others I hated enough that I wanted to keep the rating on there.
Hey, not every game is good. Mm-hmm. Some games are terrible.
Yep. But yeah, I typically, when we sell something, I just mark it previously owned. There are a few that I've taken off because of one reason or another.
Right.
But
It's funny, I think back to the different places that we've lived together, and I actually remember the bookshelves that we first started out with our board game collection and what we used to have on there, and, you know, we don't have those games anymore.
how...
Because, I mean, why do you cull games? You cull games because you found a new game that replaces it, and you realize that you're not going to play that old one again. Or you have a different gaming group now, and the current gaming group doesn't like
Whoa.
several of the games, and you never get to play them. So you just go ahead and get rid of them. Figure, I'll buy them again down the road in 10 years or whatever if I get a different gaming group. Or you just never seem to bring that particular game to the table. It's been years since you've played it. You take a look at your shelf and you go, this is such a good game, I'd love to play it, but we just never get to the shelf for whatever reason. Maybe it's too long, maybe the setup's too long, maybe was it Game of Thrones? The actual Game of Thrones, the board game? Good
It's a
game.
great game.
But we didn't play it enough,
Yeah.
and every single time we pulled it out, I
had
needed
to
to be
reteach.
retaught how
And it's like
to
an
play the
hour
game.
teach. And it just wasn't worth it.
No.
That's
And-
a really good example of one that I rated fairly highly because it's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
But we just don't own anymore because...
Right? We had tons of expansions for it and everything. We had a lot of cool stuff for the game.
We just played Wonderland's War for the first time at Dice Tower West and loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't buy it, or not going to, because of the same reason. That I don't think we would ever get it to the table. Now that one's probably a shorter teach than...
Yeah, I don't think I would struggle with forgetting how to play that like I did with Game of Thrones.
How...
There was just a lot going on with Game of Thrones for some reason. And I might feel differently now. We got rid of that
Wait a minute.
5+ years ago. So as I continue to play board games, and Mark's even commented on that, some of the old games we go back to just aren't as complicated anymore.
Right.
will play a game that I didn't
Whoa.
like because I felt that there was just too many moving parts. And we'll play it again and I'll go, oh, I got this. This is easy now. So sometimes
Race for the
you
Galaxy is a good example of
Yeah,
that.
I was thinking of Race for the Galaxy. Which, it's not that I didn't know how to play the game or what the goal was. There's just so much iconography in Race for the Galaxy. I did not like it at all.
Well, and as somebody who's either new to the board game hobby or hasn't played very much with symbology, those symbols aren't very intuitive. Until you've played enough that you recognize, you know, this kind of a symbol, even though it's not exactly the same, it's similar to what you've seen in another game, then you can tell, okay, well, that symbol means that. Or at least something close enough that I can gather that that's what it's supposed to mean.
And so we'd play it, and I would ask Mark so many questions every single time we played. And then I would go, yeah, it's just not my favorite game. So then we wouldn't play it for another year. And then another year would roll around and we'd pull it out again. And I'd have to relearn what the symbols meant because I just didn't remember. So that was one we left on our shelf for years. And then we were going to cull it from our collection because we hadn't played it. And I said, well, let's try it one more time and see how we do. I did fine. I actually liked it. And then we wound up getting rid of it. And I thought that was kind of sad because I finally got used to it.
That was after we got Ares Expedition.
That's true.
So
yeah.
We, years later, bought Ares Expedition, and Sarah loves it.
I do.
And for those of you who may not know, Ares Expedition is basically a Race for the Galaxy 2.0.
In terraforming
in the world
Mars
of terraforming
universe.
Mars, yeah. And so we played that several times, and I told her, you know, this is Race for the Galaxy, right? And she's like, what? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one because this, that, and the other. And so we decided to have her try it again. And no problem.
Right. Yeah. I went, oh, I get this now.
Yeah.
But it had been years, and I've played so many more board games since then.
And it definitely is true that experience helps. Like, that's true of the board game industry, or the board game hobby. That the more you play, the more you understand.
Mm-hmm. So Josh says, totally, I do the same, just with everything we were talking about with the board games and everything. And then he says he'll buddy request us so that we can have what he has up for trade.
Oh, cool.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And then he says, that's Terra Mystica for me. I attempted to solo two-hand play the game at 11 at night, which made me dislike the game. But it was clearly a great game, and my rating reflects that. That's funny. I haven't played Terra Mystica, have I?
No, we have not played it. That's one that I'm definitely interested in. Or
solo
the
two-hand
sci-fi
at 11.
or the sci-fi version of it, which the name is slipping my mind. But I'd love to try the both of those, or at least one of those, so I can see if I like it. Mm-hmm. There's quite a bit going on. I'm not sure
in Terra Mystica?
I'm not sure that you would like it.
We'll see. He also agrees with us about Race for the Galaxy. He says it's particularly bad for that. I dread teaching it. Mark's having an episode. Or Mark.
Maybe you should have muted your mic.
I can. Are you still coughing?
Okay, go ahead.
You okay?
No, I'm dizzy.
Oh,
I'm sweating.
Oh no. Mark's not 100% yet. All right.
No, I'm not.
So, yeah, Race for the Galaxy is particularly bad for that. I dread teaching it, but the game is so good. And I agree. That's why we kept it. And we had expansions for it. I think we had a whole module set for it we hadn't even used because I just couldn't get down the base game.
The third expansion for that first arc.
Did we ever even use it?
Added a ton of stuff in there, and I don't even remember exactly what it added, but nobody liked playing with it. We played with it, I think, once, and it was so confusing nobody liked it. And so I just pulled out some of the cards that didn't matter, that were like, they worked with all the other expansions, I pulled some of those out and added them into the main deck, and then we never played with that expansion again outside of those cards.
Right. And it was just sad because it is a good game.
Yeah.
And I do like it now. I wouldn't be objected to playing it again if somebody really, really wanted to play it. We have some friends who live in Montana, and Race for the Galaxy, at least at some point, was their favorite game.
Yeah.
They practically wore out their copy. Anyway.
I am not sure how to continue from here.
Josh says he loves Ares Expedition. And then he cautions us, just don't do what I did with Terra Mystica. Yes, solo a two-handed at 11 at night. Deal. I won't do what you did.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I did, so I
didn't
soloed.
like the third expansion for Race for the Galaxy.
So, yeah, it was terrible.
Apparently nobody else did either.
No. So I solo. Well, okay, I'll continue this in a second. How do you want to do this, Sarah? I can't figure out how to get to here, if we even can. And this right here is too high. So.
Too high?
Yeah.
Meaning we can't
there's
get
no
up there?
way out. So we have the waterfall that we can't get up. This is really, really high, and I can't find a way up there. I've just been jumping around and looking around, and there is a higher ledge up there, but I can't get to it. And in here, there's no way up. It's also way too high. So see that way up there?
Yeah. Well,
There's no way up there.
There has to be a way to get up. I know we can't climb like we can in Assassin's Creed. Ezio could climb that.
That would be awesome.
Ezio could absolutely
Ezio would
climb
absolutely climb that. But Jin Darin wouldn't.
I love that we named him Jin Darin. It's hilarious.
Well, we're going to have to go somewhere else because I can't figure out how to do this, and I wonder if there's a different way in that's what do that. Anyway, okay, so back to soloing. I soloed 3-character or 3-handed Gloomhaven all the way
That's
through.
Right. He did.
Took me 2 or 3 years.
To finish the whole thing.
To finish because it just... Oops, how did that happen? Because it took so much time to set up and tear down. By the end, I was going, I'm kind of done doing this, so when I finally finished it, I sold it, and I'd painted a bunch of the minis, too.
Yeah, they looked really cool.
So yeah, I still have Jaws of the Lion for when I want to get back into that universe.
And I really appreciated that game. It wasn't my style of game. I did not like playing Gloomhaven, but I really, really appreciated all the work that they went into making that game. The map, the quests, the backstories, the characters. I mean, it was excellent. It really, really was. It just was not my style. So I played it with Mark and a friend. And I just went, yeah, I don't want to play this anymore, but I see why you like it. And then played it again with somebody else and Mark, and I just felt the same way. I wanted to like it because he liked it so much, but it just wasn't my style. So just soloed the whole thing.
Yep. And then when I finished that, just before I finished it, I backed Tainted Grail 100%. Went with Kings of Ruin, and I soloed that all the way through with 2 characters, not the same 2 because you can't, but 2 characters solo the whole way through, and that was a stinking blast. I loved that, and I'd love to play it with somebody, but I just didn't have enough time. It was over 100 hours that I did that.
Yeah. So Josh says some stuff. He was talking about Terra Mystica, and he attempted to solo 2-hand play at 11 at night. He says, when I hit the 4th hour playing, I was very much done with Terra Mystica.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding. And then Josh says about, I think he's talking about Gloomhaven. It's a levers in levers game where every decision changes what you can do next. Or maybe he's talking about Terra Mystica.
Yes, I would
So
think
the
so,
two-handed did me in because I had to change plans every turn. Okay, no, he's talking about Terra Mystica. And then he says, before I send this random message in BGG, it's Andoril Wildfire, correct?
Andoril _wildfire, yeah.
Correct, yes.
I'm
And
sure
you
I'm the only one that's anywhere near that.
You have
so.
spelled it correctly.
What in the heck is
And then he
this?
says that's a lot of games. Yeah, we picked up, that's another thing that I'm doing. So when we were at Dice Tower West, we had purchased a bunch of things and from the vendor area in the exhibitor hall. And we did an unboxing mainly because we needed to condense everything to get it into our suitcase to bring it home with us. Do I need to pause again or mute my mic again? Or
Not
Mark?
anymore.
Aw. So we needed to condense. So we had purchased Furnace and the expansion to Furnace and the playmat to Furnace. Well, we can get all of that in the one box. So I don't want to bring the expansion home and the box that the mat is in separately. So
Right, the expansion
and we like
box
to
and the
film
expansion
our
mat.
unboxings when we get new games. So we just decided, let's film an unboxing here at the convention.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun
We
because
have to do
everyone
that
was
from
playing
now
games
on.
in the background. It was really
Yep.
cool. So we did an unboxing, but then after that we got another 4 or 5 games
Yeah.
after we did that unboxing. So I still need to. We've already filmed that. We did that right when we got home, like the next day. But you know, Mark was sick for a week, and
Oh,
I
you
had
still
a bunch
don't
of
have
other
that
stuff.
out,
So
huh?
I don't have that out. So I'm gonna work on that this week and get that out. Our last Dice Tower West haul unboxing video. So we'll work on that. But yeah, we got some neat stuff.
I'm just wandering aimlessly now.
We also found several games that we played that we really liked that we wanted to buy, that we went ahead and, because they were really big, so, or they weren't being sold at the convention. So we went on Amazon and Miniature Market and we bought a couple games. So we got back on a Sunday evening, and I think Monday afternoon we had games delivered to our door. I was like, woohoo, we played this at the convention and it was good. So we had a lot of fun with that. So
Oh, there's a smithing stone level
we'll
3.
finish those unboxings. Message sent, Josh says.
Cool.
Awesome.
I
need to pause, but you don't have to keep stopping.
don't
So-
have to keep stopping.
You don't have to. Apparently, I really do need to pause. All right. Do you want to turn my camera off, or do you want me to just disappear?
Oh, just disappear. It's
I'm just
fine.
gonna vanish. I'm gonna disappear. All right.
Although I don't want to do too much without you, because there's a person to talk to. Go ahead. I will wander around aimlessly.
Or I can
Hand me
wait
your
for a
phone,
few
though, so I
minutes.
can keep talking to people.
I can wait for a few minutes. Unless
No,
you
it's
want
fine.
to wander around. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
So
What
I'll
is-
keep
what
talking
is
to
the
people. Grace
Phrase
discovered.
that you say when you're leaving the gaming area. Not be right back, but like left area. What's the letters?
After these messages, I'll be right back.
No. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll be right back.
BRB?
Yes.
Yes. Be right back. BRB. Nice. All right, now Josh, you have to talk to me. Not through Sarah. Sarah will not be our intermediary for a little bit. Well, so are you I assume you are a solo gamer then, since you soloed Terra Mystica. That is a lump of flesh. Haha. Haha! As I am a solo gamer as well. Mostly because there are some types of games that Sarah does not like to play, and I do. And there isn't enough time for me to play them with other people, so I get a solo version. Or of some sort similar. And then I can still play it. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. Though I am not 100%, or that's really just because I'm, my body's cleaning out the remnants. Looks like I should go down there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Soloing to learn a game before you teach it. I agree, that is a great methodology. I do that a lot myself. Though I do still enjoy soloing games. Well, I just said so. Because Sarah's not a huge fan of that game type, or that game specifically, and so if I don't solo it, then I won't be able to play it at all. But that makes sense, yeah. If it has a solo mode, then it makes it so much easier to teach. Because then you already know it. So yeah, I get that totally. Whoa! Okay, wow. Well, that's one way down. Do I even want to get down here? What games do I have to solo? Meaning, are you forced to solo, as in have to solo, or what games do I own to solo? I'm gonna go with the latter for that. I have a whole shelf of games that I solo. Anywhere from, like, what is the name of that? For Northwood. For Northwood is an excellent solo trick-taking game, believe it or not. And
I like that one.
Sarah even likes that one, yeah.
All right,
and she is not a solo gamer. Here you go. From that all the way to, again, like Tainted Grail, which I loved.
There we go.
And I can't wait to play through it again. What else? I have a whole shelf over there.
You do have a whole shelf. So Mark has Cristallo.
Nemo's War is
Cristallo
excellent.
and For Northwood are two solo games that I like, that I will play solo.
Yeah.
I really
And
like
she's
those.
not a solo gamer, so
Right.
that says quite a bit about those games.
And then you've got, Nemo's War. He has
Nemo's
Coffee
War
Roaster.
is awesome. Coffee Roaster's good. The other one that's you'll see these in my top 10
I'm
solo
finishing
games,
editing Mark's top
which
10
I did
solo
months
games.
ago, and Sarah had never finished editing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's going to be slightly outdated because I've played some more solo games since then.
That's true.
But
We'll have to do another one.
Yeah, I will apparently.
So,
but the other one is Legacy of You.
Legacy of You,
Legacy
which is part
of
of the
You
Ancients
is
line.
so good.
Hadrian's Wall, and then Josh, I think we played Ezra and Nehemiah with you at the Brass Convention. So Ezra and Nehemiah, Hadrian's Wall, Raiders of Scythia, and the Legacy of You are the 4 Ancients line series that they did.
Wait, hold on. Why do I have all
Oh,
these?
somebody else says hello.
Hello, somebody else.
Matthew Mural says hi.
Hello, Matthew.
Hi. You've been on our chat before, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's right. I was going to check these out.
Welcome. Let's see. Let's see. So he says, I'm a fan and I might have a solution.
A solution?
What games do you play solo because Sarah isn't a fan? I am a fan and I might have a solution. Like what, you want to buy Mark's solo games?
Solution. I'm not sure what that would be referring to.
I heard that Legacy of You was excellent. It is.
It is. Oh, man,
on our
is it
channel, Josh, and anyone else watching, we did a playthrough of Legacy of You.
Oh, that's
that
right,
we
yeah.
filmed, that's out on our channel. And I sat next to Mark at the table, and he taught me how to play. And we played the game together, even though it's a solo game. we just talked about what we were gonna do, and it was so good. I really liked it. I wouldn't sit down and just play it myself. I'd rather play Hadrian's Wall if I'm gonna play that type of a game.
Which they aren't really all that similar, but okay.
Well, the game looks the same. It's the same art, it's the same pieces, it's you're grabbing resources and doing different things with them, little people, and putting them out and spending them and things like that.
Let's
so
do it.
It has a similar feel to me, the two games. But anyway, yeah, so if you want to see what Legacy of You is all about, we played through the first scenario, and it's a Legacy style game.
Whoa.
So, we didn't do the whole thing. We didn't have too many spoilers or anything, but, we do play the whole first chapter. So,
yeah, it's
there's
not
a little bit of spoilers.
It's not a true Legacy game in the sense that you don't rip up anything, you don't put stickers on anything, you don't do anything, but it is a campaign that
style.
changes throughout the game.
Right.
Taking
it's really
you
good. It really is good.
And it's fully resettable campaign. It is excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
And you can't see everything in your first playthrough because it changes. Anyway, when we get to my top 10 solo games, I'll do a better job explaining that. So, but this was very interesting because I just went here. It's a sending gate. And it sent me all the way over here.
Oh.
And I don't even know what this is.
Wow. Now, when I left for a minute, you said there was a guy to talk to. Did we just move on from that guy?
Yes, we did, because I didn't want to do it without you seeing it.
Okay. So are you going to go back? Or?
Well, as soon as I find... Whoa.
Oh,
As soon as I find something to save.
Hi,
here.
buddy.
Somewhere to save, something to save.
Yes. I was like,
Some
Matthew, you've
sort
been
of
on our chat
a-
before, right? And he says, yes, I have. I thought so. I thought I recognized the name. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you here.
Yes, sir.
We are playing a video game, but we have pretty much only been talking about board games since we started streaming. Mm-hmm. Because we love both.
Open.
We do both on our channel.
Yep.
Here we go. Aragorn
I don't know what this is.
bursting
This is the
through.
Bestial Sanctum. I'm just jumping everywhere today, apparently.
Ping pong, ping pong. And you can summon something in here.
Lost
Interesting.
Grace discovered. Let's go ahead and rest again.
And Josh, remind me, you have not played this game before? Is that correct? Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
I can't remember. I know we talked about it, but I
17,000.
can't remember.
This looks like an
Okay,
enemy.
Mark, you
but-
only need another 2,000 experience.
Oh, okay.
And you can level up.
So let's see if...
So, I mean, go ahead and kill that guy, or you can just...
That's kind of what I'm getting
Crack
at, is
some
I'll just
runes
crack
and-
some runes.
Perfect. All right,
2,000.
what's Josh say?
How much do we have? 17.9?
Matthew
Yeah.
says ping pong, ping pong, ping pong,
Yes,
ping pong.
yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what...
Sorry, I'm going
Mark's
back and
been
forth
doing.
and back and forth. So we will level up, and dexterity or vigor.
Josh says, I was basically saying that if you have a
Let's just do
multiplayer
vigor.
game that you don't play with Sarah because it's not her thing, I might be an option depending on the game.
Oh, well.
And correct,
let's
Josh
see.
has not played this video game.
Well, I mean, I'd love to play Tainted Grail. The only bummer about that is because it's a campaign game, we would have to spend a lot of time hanging out, playing that over and over and over and over. And I have a friend who would like to play that with me. But, not that I wouldn't like to spend that much time with you. That would be fine.
over Deathroot?
I don't know what that means.
Well, go ahead and do
Let's
it.
do it. I have apparently 3 of them.
Don't give them all 3.
Will you look up Deathroot? Because I don't want to give them all to him if that's not a thing.
Matthew says, how do you beat the boss with the horseman on it? With the horseman. Which one is this and what area? I don't remember that. So yeah, Matthew, give me a little bit more information. We'll see if we can help you out. Okay, let's see. Deathroot.
Ow. I turned the heater off, right? Because
Yeah,
I
the
am
heater's off.
sweating.
I'm sorry. I can't open my browser for some
I
reason.
can't
What's
take
going
this
on?
shirt
Okay.
off because I don't have anything on
Dude,
underneath.
please don't take your shirt off. That's not that kind of channel. This is not Deathroot Elden Ring. Deathroot Elden Ring. Okay. A source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman found in the bestial sanctum. Okay, this is exactly where we are. Let me continue.
Is he the only one that we give it to? Because if he's the only one that does it, then I'll just give him all of them.
I don't know. I gotta click on the article here.
Because it's
Collects and devours these roots. Let's see. On the
Sounds like
night
he's the
of the
only one.
dire plot, the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of a demigod. Later, the rune of death spread across the lands through the underground roots. Oh, the lands between. Through the underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of Deathroot. All right, so.
Oh, these are the. That's right. These are the things that we get from from those phantoms in the boats. That's how we got these.
Okay. It doesn't really say anything else about it.
Okay. Dog!
Oh, okay.
Death ahead. Is that true? Okay. Well, then I'm just going to give him all three of
It's a key
them.
item in Elden Ring, and the beast clergyman seeks to devour these.
Yeah. Seems
I
like
can look him up.
I'm just going to give them to him.
Yeah. Just one at a time, right?
No, I gave him all three.
I smell it. Death. Feed it me. Tarnished. Bring more deaths. I shall grant thee eye and claw.
Okay.
Feed me more.
It says dialogue will not advance after the fourth death route unless you walk away or rest to trigger an event. After
Okay.
the fourth.
Well, I only had three, so.
Right. I mean, we could try walking away and coming back, but
That's all right.
did we level up?
Yes.
Did you do that? Okay.
Yes, I did.
I was reading stuff.
I thought I saw another one of these red.
Okay, so Matthew says the
Things.
big man on
Oh,
a
I was
horse.
going to go in here. That's
Okay,
right.
I think you're talking about that guy that you had to warp across the river to that specific area, and then that poor tiny little horse was holding that huge guy, and you summoned all of those other guys around in that huge battle arena.
Yes.
I think that's the one you're talking about, Matthew. So we defeated him.
Radon, I think. Radon.
Oh yeah, that might have been. We defeated him
here.
by
By not doing anything.
we summoned a real player to help us. Mm-hmm. We went in through the gate, which warped us across the river because you can't. It doesn't look like you can walk across the river. It looks like you would drown.
What was his name?
And then, well, it was just our last stream that we did. I can
Yeah,
try to look it up. And then
What was the guy's name that was?
that was helping us out. Oh, it was either Ripper Madness.
Yes,
or
it was Ripper Madness.
And
Again,
then,
thank you, Ripper Madness.
Yeah.
He beat
And
him for me.
And then, yeah, and then Jach wanted to come in and help us too, but
Here it is, Radon.
he didn't
right
get
here.
a chance. Radon. Okay.
Radon. And his thingamajig. there.
And then basically you run around the area and you awaken or summon all of the other people that are in there that are waiting to help you. And then Mark just stayed back and he let all of those guys do the
Yep.
work. As long as he stayed alive, then they would keep battling him. And
Yep.
then they would die, and then he would run around the arena again
And just
kind of reactivate
pull them back, yeah.
And then they would continue to battle. So with the help of a real player and all of those guys that were in the arena, we just kind of hung back and defeated him. So, but yeah, he's this giant guy on that tiny, tiny little horse. It was so weird. So that's how we did it. So good luck,
Right.
Matthew. I hope that
Good luck.
that you can get that. So, Mark, you had commented that, well, if we did that campaign style, then we'd have to spend more time together. Or that we'd have to spend a lot of time together. And he says, oh, that would be so sad, having to spend time with you, Mark.
Right.
What a sad thing.
What a sad thing.
And then, no, we don't have to fight him, Josh, the beast clergyman. But I think at some point we can.
Okay.
So
that would make sense, because there was a lot of...
I think we give him a bunch of death root, it advances the conversation, and then at some point we can fight him, but we don't right now, so...
Okay, this was the... I'm gonna go over to where I was when you went away, so that we can listen to this person.
Cool. Be right back. That's what
Unique
it was.
subscribe to us on YouTube.
Unique?
I assume you're watching. Hello, Unique.
Hi, thank you.
That's really funny. I like the way you spelled that. Y-O-U-N-E-E-K.
Let's see where can't see it.
Unique.
Oh, unique.
That's awesome.
I do like that. Here you go. Where do you want this? I guess I have it now.
Here.
I now have Mark's phone.
Please, I can't.
Oh, this creepy lady. I do not like her.
Fingers, please.
Your fingers.
She's so gross.
Bless you.
If this were me, I would put my hands in my pockets and run away.
To the east, ruins of gold.
Okay.
To the west, the serpent's sacrilege. Wherever the path leads, so shall you follow. Wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse, the curse of Queen Maria.
Wow.
Wow. Well, well, well. All right.
Please don't follow me as I run away.
Right?
That lady is so creepy. And they're all over the place. The finger crones, they're just disgusting.
Your fingers.
Ugh.
Okay.
Do not touch me.
Do we...
Wow.
See, I think we want to go around... Just not sure how to get... Probably we want to go this way. Oh, hey, there's a map fragment right there. Go around this way so we can get around to go to here. Which is where the next Elden... whatever is there.
The next Elden whatever.
Yes, the next major boss.
Is that another item?
The Elden whatever.
The Elden whatever.
Mm-hmm. That is another item. Oh no, that's what it was. There is a thing right here. There we go. Okay. Let's do this.
Well, I hope Matthew is battling the bad guy and doing really well.
Radon.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was pretty challenging.
Yeah, we had
we got a
viewer
real
join
player
us.
to help us out.
Oh my
and
gosh,
then
yeah.
It was so much easier. Which, that's
Yes,
the
it
case with
was.
pretty much everything.
Oh no, that worked.
I mean, we haven't needed a real player for every battle, but
No.
the times that we did, man, it really,
helped
really
out
helped.
a ton.
Really helped.
Let me see if I can find a Lost Grace nearby. I don't see anything. Whoa, hello.
So there's a Washington Gaming Expo coming up at the end of this month in Puyallup at the Washington State Fairgrounds. And we went last year. It was their inaugural year. and it was a lot of fun. And we are going again. We will be going on the Sunday. I think it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. And we're going on Sunday with our friend Jim. This is Stray. Huh.
What are you pointing at?
Well, the Erd tree.
Oh, yeah,
apparently.
you're right.
The giant Erd
He
tree.
doesn't have anything to say either.
Oh, was this the guy we were going to talk to?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the finger lady was the one we were going to talk to.
Oh, the finger lady. Oh, okay. So, if anybody lives in Washington State, there is a gaming expo. It's
No, we're the only ones that live in Washington State,
for
Sarah.
anybody watching. our
Nobody
channel.
lives in Washington State but us.
Wow.
The whole state.
It's very
is
roomy.
created.
We have the whole state
yeah,
to
we
ourselves.
have the whole
It's
state
awesome.
to ourselves.
That's why Mark does a lot of solo games. There's no one
Yes,
else around.
nobody else here.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, if anybody is watching our stream, who lives in Washington
Well, I
State,
mean, Josh
there
is
is
the
a
obvious one there.
gaming expo at the Puyallup
What is going on here?
Fairgrounds. And it was a lot of fun last year. We're excited
Yeah.
about going again this year. There was a very, very small board game section. I'm hoping it'll be bigger this year. But lots of video games. They had an entire area with pinball games, old arcade games that were free because we paid the admission to get in. So I could play Frogger and some of those old Centipede and some of those old games. It was a lot of fun. And then we did a Lord of the Rings pinball, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to bring that home with us.
Yes,
It was so cool. I'm like, where would we put that in our house? Let's see.
Twinned Knight Swords. That's cool.
Josh said, I was about to say I feel targeted. You feel targeted? Because of our comment about Washington? Hint, hint. If anyone lives in Washington State.
Right?
Yeah, I
If
know.
we don't see you there, Josh.
Well, Josh is probably going to church on Sunday.
Yeah, that's true.
We do church on Saturday. So most of our friends are going to the events on Saturday while we're at church, and then we're
Yep.
going on Sunday where they're at church. And we miss each other.
Yeah,
So, but we'll be there on Sunday.
which is a thing.
It is a thing. It's a whole thing.
It's a
No.
whole thing.
Exactly. These women cackling are quite annoying. They're just dancing around laughing, huh?
Uh-huh.
Nothing is going on with them.
There's so much world to explore here.
You're not gonna kill that guy, huh? Put him out of his misery?
I mean,
I mean, he looks
just-
pretty miserable. He looks really miserable.
there's a bunch of them here.
Yeah, take him out. You can do it. Get some experience.
It's only,
Aw,
How much
that
was
doesn't
that?
matter.
185. That is not worth it.
I love that one with his arms straight up that was running at you.
Oh, it won't let me open the map because I'm too close to an
Josh
enemy.
says the struggle
Ah.
is real.
The struggle is real.
It so is. Oh my gosh, there's this best little meme picture, whatever, of this
Ah,
squirrel, this tiny little, I think it's a ground squirrel. And it has, I think it fell over or something. And it was stretching its hand out. Let's see if I can get this in the camera here. Stretching its hand out.
aw.
I can't really get it in the camera. But it's laying on its stomach, it's got its little hand out. And it's like looking longingly up toward the air. And it says, "Go on without me."
Yes.
It's so
It is,
funny.
it's
It's
great.
so cute. This little ground squirrel. It's either stretching or it fell or tripped or something. I don't know. But it looks like it's
Whoa,
just, it's
hello.
given up on life. Go on without me. It's awesome.
I just got some giant rat ashes.
Awesome. Diseased rat. Ah!
And his mouth tasted like a foot.
A diseased,
A diseased foot.
Some of our friends will understand that.
Yep.
Studio C. That's all I'm gonna say. YouTube. Studio C.
All right. Anything special here? It doesn't look like it.
The struggle is real.
That's part of the reason why I'm a little hot. Is I just had some coffee.
Coffee warms the soul.
Coffee. All right.
Yeah, it's nice and warm in this room. Feels awesome. This is a very small little room in the house that we're renting. And it's cold in the mornings, so I'll turn the heater on in here when I know we're going to be live streaming.
Ah.
Oh, whoops. And and then by the time we actually start live streaming, you know, it's decently warm. Apparently, I either left the heater on a little too long,
Just a little too long.
or it wasn't as cold as I thought it was this morning.
Yeah, it's all right.
Because I am toasty warm. I feel really good. But I think if I'm this warm, Mark's probably
I'm a little overly
a little
warm.
bit warmer. Sorry.
It's okay.
Josh says that he played a new script for Blood on the Clock Tower.
Oh, very cool. We really enjoyed that, by the way.
Jh says hello. Hi,
Jh.
Glad you made it today. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that.
We did. Yeah.
Thank you. Whoa.
What happened to our sound?
Our sound freaked out for a second there.
It's still freaking out.
Is it still freaking out for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second while I fix that.
Ooh, look at the weird spatterings. Huh. Yeah, very rattly in my ear.
Off.
Off.
Back on.
That was so weird. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Better?
Yeah, here.
Nah.
Just FYI. Alright. Yes, better. Okay, that was weird. Sorry if that sounded really weird on our live stream. But
I don't think so. I think that was that's not something that translates into the stream.
Okay.
My my
all of a
monitoring
sudden, out of
program.
nowhere, everyone
It
just
started
went
stuttering. Yeah.
massively stuttering and staticky. It's really
It's
strange.
the monitoring program
Okay.
freaked out for a second. I had to restart it. Audio monitor.
Josh says,
Oh hey.
for Blood on the Clock Tower, it was a Roman-themed script where I got to
Oh.
publicly claim to be Spartacus.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love that.
Oh, hello.
I absolutely love that. He says it was fine on the streaming end, so it
Yeah.
was just in our ears.
I expected that.
But yeah, that was really weird.
Oh, don't die.
Publicly claimed to be Spartacus. I love it.
Wait. Claim. So you're not Spartacus?
Who knows?
Wow.
That's Blood on the Clock Tower, baby.
Uh-huh.
You can lie if you want to. And actually, you probably should
Ow.
lie in that game, or you might not survive. That's very fun. Yeah, we had seen at conventions in the past people playing in side rooms Blood on the Clock Tower for hours and hours and hours. People were playing that game.
Oh, come on now.
It seemed like there was always somebody playing, and I didn't know really what it was all about, other than it's a social deduction game.
Yeah. We are not typically social deduction fans.
Right. There's a
But
few that we do
that was
like.
a lot of fun.
And so, I mean, when would we get a chance to do that again, since I don't think our gaming group would love that, and they would want to play
Man.
that all the time.
Ow.
You know, where else would we get to do that other than a convention? So that was super fun
Dude.
when we got to play that with you guys, Josh, at Brass. That was a blast.
Yes, it was.
We also had the opportunity, we could have joined a group at Dice Tower West.
Yeah.
Because that's where I've seen it in the past.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this again.
And so we could have done that, but there were so
Just
many
ran
games
right
we
into
wanted to
that.
try. So many games on
Yeah.
our to-try list that it
And
just...
you did a great job of it, so I didn't really see any reason to try it again necessarily, since we already had.
Right. Well, Josh didn't lead it. That was Jordan. Jordan
That's
led
right.
it.
I'm sorry. Well, you can pass that on to Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan did a great job when he led
Yes.
that.
I think this whole time I've been thinking you were Jordan, Josh. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
I'm terrible
my
with
gosh.
names. I apologize.
Yes, Josh, the one we played, Ezra and Nehemiah led. And
Yes.
Delvin, right? Delvin? Right, Josh? Am I remembering that right? Delvin? I'll comment in a second. Let's see.
Okay, I want you to stop.
Josh says someone could be Spartacus or not. And then he says that he also
Right,
doesn't
good.
generally care for social deduction games. And Jordan is a champ. Ooh, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah. Ow.
Yes, Josh taught us Fox in the Forest.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, Josh.
I'm really bad
Mark's
with names.
memory
My memory is terrible.
is not all that great at times.
And I'm good at remembering faces, but not necessarily pairing those with names. So I apologize. Especially while I'm doing something else.
That's true.
Oh gosh.
Yes, Sarah is completely right. Thank you. I usually am.
Sarah, Mark's memory. Don't leave home without her.
I am your memory.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? I'm like the Jiminy Cricket of Mark's Pinocchio, but it's not about a conscience, it's about a memory.
Uh-huh.
I can't leave home without Sarah.
And always let your Sarah be your guide.
Except when we don't agree on which path to take.
Right.
Mark and I will pull into the parking lot of a grocery store. Let's just say Costco. We're going to Costco. And we pull in. And we're both heading toward the same door, the same entrance. And we will get out of the car and we will go completely separate ways in the parking lot to get to the same place. And he's looking at me like, why aren't you following me? And I'm looking at him going, why didn't you go this way? So, yes, I could be his guide, but he might not love that all the time. Because we do. We, almost every time we get out of the car, we go completely separate directions to get to
You
the same
went
place.
completely the other way.
Completely the other way. Oh, this poor guy, he's not even doing anything. He's just accepting all of your leg swipes.
Dead. All right, next one.
Oh, did I say Fox in the Forest? I meant Forest Shuffle.
You did. That's right. I thought Forest Shuffle. Yeah.
That's exactly
I knew exactly what you were talking about
That's
when you said
exactly
it.
what I was picturing when I said that too.
Yep. And I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Oh my
But yes.
gosh.
You did say Fox in the Forest.
I did say Fox in the Forest. Yes, I meant Forest Shuffle. Yes, Josh and Delvin taught us Forest Shuffle, and we loved it.
Yes, so we bought a copy.
We bought a copy and one of the expansions.
No, both the expansions.
Did we get both? Oh, you're right. We did get both.
We haven't yet
both.
played it, though.
We haven't played it. We took it out and we taught it to 2 people that came over to our house.
No, that was...
We were at the Cohens.
We were at the Cohens, and
house.
we were
And
going to...
We pulled it out, we taught it to the 2 people that were going to play with us, and they both looked at us and went, I don't like this kind of game.
Oh, that's right.
And we went, oh, no, you'll love it. It's great. And we finished teaching it to them, and they go, all right, well, we'll play for you, but I don't like this kind of game. And I went, okay, well, I want to play a game with you if you're not going to enjoy it.
Right.
That's not the point of playing the game. What is that thing?
That?
So we haven't played it yet.
Ugh.
Because the 2 people that we taught it to didn't want to play.
Both were like, I don't want to play this.
They don't like the concept of I have a hand of cards and I have to play probably
They don't like discarding.
1 or 2 of these.
Yeah,
and
they
then
don't
I have
like
to
discarding to
discard
pay
the rest
for.
of the cards in my hand in order to pay for these cards to put them on the table. And the decision of having to discard a good card in your hand to play another good card in your hand it just wasn't what they wanted to do. So, and that's fine, and I understand that that's not for everybody. I felt that was really hard to do in Race for the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, and Jump Drive too. I like Jump Drive much better than Race for the Galaxy. It's just a little bit of a simpler version. It's a lot simpler of a version, but it gives you the same kind of feel of recycling the cards. And, you know, I get it. I've got incredible cards, and I can't play any of them without discarding something really good. So, and you have to decide which route you're going to take. Like Forest Shuffle, did I get that right? Not Fox in the Forest. Forest Shuffle. You have to decide which route you want to go. Josh went the put everything in his cave route, which got him a lot of points.
Yep.
I went the butterfly route, which didn't score me as many, but I still had a really fun time collecting all the butterflies.
And I went the get a whole bunch of trees.
Trees, and more trees. I think you had 14 trees by the
I don't
time
remember
the game was
who
over.
won.
I think
I have
you
it
did.
recorded, but
I think I would have sworn that Josh was going to win, and I think you beat him by a couple of points with your trees. I was pretty shocked.
I don't remember.
But that was a lot of fun. And Fox in the Forest is a good game.
Yes.
Josh,
Whoa, hello.
Josh says that I am your metal mind.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Thankfully, she doesn't have to pierce my skin in order for her to work correctly.
Yikes. Josh says
Oops.
that you won.
That is not what I meant to do.
That's
What's
how
that?
I remember that. He said you won.
Did I?
The
Okay.
game of Forest Shuffle. Anyway, so we now have that with the 2 expansions. And it was great. It's a great game. So, Josh wants to know, have you played Age of Empires 3, the board game,
No.
or Level 7 Omega Protocol?
No.
Do you have those? And what types of games are they? Or do you know, Mark, what types of games they are?
I would have to be reminded.
Okay.
What was the first one again? I remember Omega Protocol, I believe, is a tactical game. But I
that's
mean,
not
I
my
might
jam.
not even that might
I
not
don't
even
love
be true.
tactical style games.
Yeah, Sarah doesn't. What was the first one?
Age of Empires 3, the board game.
That one is not a city building, but like a. I don't remember.
Josh says, I appreciate the cheese in this fight, haha. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just gonna go with it. I'm not sure either.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
What do you mean?
Oh, don't
I
want to go
saw
that
the
way.
word cheese and I was like, oh, are you talking about Fromage? The board game Fromage? The cheese game. Did you know that they're making an Italian version of that? Or they already are. It's on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It's called Formaggio. So fromage is French for cheese, and formaggio
Fromage is French for
Fromage.
cheese. Formaggio
formaggio,
is
sorry.
yeah,
Italian for
it's
cheese.
Italian for cheese.
I don't speak a different language.
I don't speak a different language.
My apologies. That's true. Mark knows sign language. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I am no longer fluent.
He does have the games. Age of Empires is a worker placement game. Okay, well, I'll probably like it then. I like worker placement games.
Yes.
I like worker placement, resource
We just haven't
collection,
had
hand management, deck building, engine building.
Oh, 20,000. So I need
Don't
not
love
quite
tactical
3,000. I'm gonna go ahead and
style.
do that.
And I don't love take that games. Mainly because I will build my own little empire in front of me during the game, and then someone can just play a card and destroy all of it. It's very frustrating. So I don't love take that games either. Anyway, but worker placement games I like. He kept jumping up and down to hit the red slime creature, then changing level to deactivate its response. It was the cheese with
Oh.
which I spoke. Okay.
I guess that's like a shorthand of I'm never mind. I can't speak right now. My brain is full of goo.
Full of snot.
Yes, left over from the cold I just got rid of. So I apologize. I'm not brainulating right now.
Brainulating.
Yes.
That's a fun word as well.
Okay, what do we... Oh, I hate that guy. Okay.
Well, then I think you should kill him.
Where...
How we doing on runes?
I just leveled up. So we have 89 runes.
Nice.
We are almost at the maximum health level that I want to be for this build.
Oh, and then
just
you'll
figured
start
I'd-
focusing on some other
Yeah,
areas?
I just
Okay.
figured I'd max that out.
Cool. That sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I did not like
they
that
are
guy.
everywhere. Oh, never mind. I thought
You
that was
know
the same
what?
guy.
Let's do this, because this guy's easier
That's
to
funny
take
because that
on
enemy
here.
looks like one of the enemies in Steel Rising,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't it? Totally looks like one of the enemies in that game.
I forgot. Josh, did you, you probably already answered it, but I don't remember what you said if you did. Have you played Elden Ring? Are you at all a fan of Souls-like games?
Yeah,
If
since
so,
he said he hadn't played Elden Ring.
Are you at all a fan of Souls-likes? Meaning Dark Souls and similar games. Oh, nice. I'm just getting
Because if
runes
you
from
are,
them.
you might really like Steel Rising.
Yeah, Steel
loved
Rising is a steampunky
I loved it.
Souls-like game.
Oh, look at that guy down there battling it.
Yep. That's why I'm just sitting here, because I'm waiting for them
Gotcha.
to die.
So Josh says, Omega. Let's see if I can go back
Oh,
up
yeah.
to
Yeah.
find the name of the game here. Level 7 Omega Protocol. It is a one versus many game,
Yeah.
where the one sets up rooms and the many have to fight off monsters using adrenaline points,
That's
which
right.
basically feed
Oh, gosh.
resources
I'm
to
gonna
the
die
one
here.
player.
Okay. That sounds more familiar.
That sounds awesome. I'm just not
Is
sure.
it? I believe, though,
I
that
would
it
love
is a
playing it.
tactical game, though. Similar to, like, say, Imperial Assault or Descent.
I have played Imperial Assault once and
You did not like it.
Ascent, I think, once.
Descent, but
Descent. It's expansion. No,
yeah.
it's
Descent
called
was
Ascent.
years ago
Yeah.
that I owned.
So,
Volcanic
didn't you say,
stone.
Mark, that Too Many Bones is kind of a tactical?
Yeah.
So Mark wanted to play that with me to see if I liked it, but we haven't gotten to it yet.
It
'Cause
is a less, well, I guess.
when I
don't
heard
know.
the word tactical, it just wasn't on my
Uh-oh,
priority.
I've been invaded. Right there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
And I'm gonna die, so whatever.
Well, how rude. I'm gonna come
Rude.
at you. I'm gonna come at you when you
know what, I
are
think that
being
was-
attacked by a lot of things.
That was an NPC invasion.
Really?
Yeah.
So that might happen again then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell because it had an actual legible and
good point.
sensical name, as opposed to somebody named something like Fortify 1, 2, 3, 4 experience or whatever.
So
Just
Josh
made that up.
says that yes, that's totally a tactical game. You're correct. He has not played Elden Ring or any of its like.
Okay.
Most of his gameplay comes from his nieces, so lots of Mario and things like
there
Mario.
You go. Okay.
Well, that's my style of game, Josh. I will actually play Mario. Like, physically, I will play Mario and Pikmin and Kirby and Sonic and things like
Come
that.
on.
I will play those. I don't really play anything else. I like to watch.
All right. If we're gonna get invaded, I want to make sure all the baddies are out of here, so they
I think
don't.
one of the first games that I watched Mark play when we first met was Metroid on Nintendo.
Yeah, that's right.
And
The
we went through
Metroid
the
Prime
whole, yeah, we went through the
series.
whole series. And that was
Which is
pretty
a
fun.
great series.
I also, what's really funny, I watched Mark play KOTOR. And
Knights of the Old Republic.
I
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the uninitiated.
loved it. And I wanted to keep going. I didn't want to stop, but he had to leave because we weren't married yet, so we had to go home. And I started my own game and didn't tell him.
All right.
And when he came back, you know, a couple days later to hang out, I was playing it, and he was so excited that I liked it so
There it
much.
is. Okay,
So
where
I played
are
through
you?
KOTOR. I don't know if I did the second
Right
one. I can't
there.
remember. But at least the first one I played through myself.
Oh, another one of these.
But other than that, I've pretty much only done Mario Sunshine and Pikmin and games like that.
Huh. How did you get out of that?
Oh, Animal Crossing. I loved Animal Crossing on GameCube way back in the day. We also had a Wii for a little while. I played a lot of Wii games.
There we go. All right, so yeah, that was an NPC. Ooh.
I liked the bowling one, the bowling Wii game. That was fun. The long jump, the ski long jump, that was hilarious. Mark and I used
That
to
is
do
a
that
great
together.
axe. The sacred butchering knife is a great axe.
Wow. Ugh.
And
All these
I can
people
get
hanging
back on
upside
here
down.
now.
These dead people. It's disgusting. All right.
You're right. Wow, and there's a giant
Oh,
hanging upside down.
and you mentioned that
A bunch of giants hanging
Josh
upside down.
says his nieces love the Lego Worlds game.
Oh.
So speaking of Lego, Mark and I did play two-player some of the Lego. I think we did Lego Star Wars.
No.
One of the Lego Star Wars ones when it first came out.
Oh, when it first came out,
Yeah, when
maybe?
it first came out. You and I both played together.
Years ago? Wow, I don't remember
busting
that.
everything and getting the little coins.
Yeah. I'm not
So-
sure we played very much of it, though.
No, I don't think we played very much, but we did play that together. So those are the kinds of games I will actually play.
So
More
I
simple.
recently got the entirety of the Skywalker, all 9 games for free on Epic. If you are unaware, the Epic platform launcher, every Thursday to Thursday, they have a free game or two that you can get. I haven't purchased anything on Epic. I just get free ones over and over and over. And I have a fairly extensive library on
Mm-hmm.
there. By the way, Josh, can you tell us, am I quieter than Sarah, or vice versa. I mean, I know if I get this close, I'm
that's
loud,
definitely different.
but I try to stay about here. And in my ears, I'm a little quieter, but I don't want to be. I want us to be the same level, so I'm not sure if I need to increase it. Oh, there's also the fact that this is on a different level too.
Well, we'll see what he says.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh
Anyway.
writes, I love too many bones, and I'm generally not a big tactical guy overall. I lean big into Euro games mostly.
I understand that.
Yeah. KOTOR is amazing. Such a great use of the RPG genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey, Ripper
actually-
Madness! Hi, Ripper Madness!
Hello, Ripper!
We were talking about you
We
earlier in the
were,
stream.
and thanking you for your help last time.
Yeah,
with
that was a lot of fun.
With Radon.
Have either of you played Hollow Knight? Knight.
That sounds
Hollow
vaguely
Knight.
familiar, but no, we haven't. Back to KOTOR just a second. I just recently replayed through both of those because I got a Steam Deck, and so that was the first thing I played through on my Steam Deck. Was the KOTOR Duality?
Yes, he did. He was very excited.
I was very excited. It was
So,
fun.
Mark, Josh says
Revisiting
you are
those.
slightly louder, but not by much.
Oh, really? I'm louder. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Then I'm not going to turn me up.
Yeah, I think it's
And
fine.
you know why that is? I just realized why I feel like I'm quieter and I'm actually louder in the stream is because we are equal levels for this.
Or Mark.
I apologize.
I got mine muted.
Our
Nobody
levels
had to
are
hear
equal
Mark
on the
hack
stream.
up along.
Yeah. Our levels are equal on the stream. And I'm sitting closer to my mic.
Yeah, you are sitting closer to your mic.
So maybe we should turn Sarah up.
I can't really.
But
No,
in
don't
our
touch it.
ears,
It's fine.
the monitor in our ears, I am a little bit lower than you. There we go.
Okay.
And so now I can
So-
hear myself a little better, and I'm not going to lean closer trying to get louder.
Oh, I see.
So anyway, okay.
So, Ripper Madness. No, we have not played Hollow Knight.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
And then he says, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me help.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for help.
Yeah. Josh told
Thanks
you to
for
drink
your
water.
help.
It's water time, Mark.
Yeah, it is water time.
So you had mentioned earlier, Mark,
doo.
that you got the
Turn that back down a little bit.
Skywalker Saga,
There we
the
go.
Lego
That's better.
Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
For free on Epic. And Josh says, nice, we got them for $10 on Switch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, so
Where
Ripper
is the
Madness,
map
we
here?
had somebody earlier in our stream named Matthew. He was asking us how to defeat that same guy. So we told him that we got a real player that we summoned that helped us out. And then basically we just let everyone else, we stood back and let everyone else do everything because we have to stay alive or, we can't continue. So hopefully he was able to go out and do that and make that work. Because I haven't heard back from him yet, so I hope he was successful. Matthew, I hope you beat the guy, the giant guy on the tiny horse. I hope you did.
How am I supposed to get up there? I can't figure out how to get across. Because this seems to be a bit... This seems to be a dead end over here.
We keep coming up against stuff like that.
Yeah.
Areas that feel like they're dead ends, and then we just kind of move on to something else.
Yeah.
Now, when
Ooh, blood
can we
rose.
continue Millicent, was it? Her storyline.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, hey.
Hey, oh, way up. Oh,
Well, hello there.
that was close. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was.
Ah, run away!
Run away! Run away!
He really wanted to kill you.
That is a good question.
Right?
If you want, you can look
Millicent?
up Millicent's storyline.
Well, we don't have much time left.
That's true.
We have to leave in about 15 minutes. So maybe we can look back into that for our next stream.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we find something else really cool that we want to do.
Aha!
Hey, a site of grace. Yay! Alright, what are we at for leveling up? Will you double check? Just so I know.
It's going to be over 20,000.
It's going to be over 20, absolutely. I just don't know if it's 20 or 21 or almost 20.
Almost 21.
Okay. So we are not
Halfway
quite
to another
halfway
level.
there. How do you pick that up? It's not letting you.
Apparently you have to not be on him. He's making it difficult.
There's even more. Golden runes.
Nice.
Nice. Oh wow, they're every tomb
That's a
that's been
golden rune
opened
level
has one.
7.
Let's see. Josh texted a big thing. Age of Empires has workers with powers. So if you pick up a merchant or a sea captain character, that gives you bonuses if you play them to certain actions.
Oh, nice.
I think it was the first to do that.
I love those
that
different
sounds
different
awesome.
meeples have different bonuses.
That
Those
sounds
kind of
really
games.
cool.
I forgot, did you say that you own that game?
I think he did. Yes,
Cool.
I think he said he does.
We will have
Grave
to
robbing 101.
play
Get
that
off the
with you
horse
sometimes.
first.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I love it.
That is great. So, Josh, have you played games like Jedi Fallen Order or the Guardians of the Galaxy game? Because we went through those a little while ago, and they are so much fun. The Guardians of the Galaxy game was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
So I would like to play that and stream it. I want to play it again, and we might as well stream it while we're doing it because it's really entertaining. It was so much fun to watch Mark play that.
Okay.
When do we find time to do all of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
We love to read. I love to watch movies. We love board games and video games. When do we have time to do all of this stuff? Because we also have to work in order to support the hobby.
Right.
Or the habit. There's just too many things.
Well, at least I found the way. Can't really tell where I am exactly. There, okay. I just gained some runes. Somebody died somewhere.
Oh, did they?
That's
I didn't
funny.
notice.
It looked like it. Is there an Erd tree over there?
So, Josh says that he hasn't played those games. Mostly, my youth was spent playing Smash Bros, Final Fantasy, which Mark can relate to,
Oh yeah, my brother was a huge Smash Bros.
Power Stone. I haven't heard of that one.
I haven't heard of that either.
And anything I could grab on the Dreamcast. Nice.
Oh, the Dream... Really?
Nice.
I never played the Dreamcast, but they had some really good titles.
That's fun.
Alright, what are you?
Whoa!
Ow.
A hard hitter, apparently. Yikes. He
Okay.
is a hard hitter.
Oh! dead.
Wow. Well, you gotta go back and
Oh, yeah.
try that again.
That is definitely a horseback ride, or a
Rinse,
horseback
repeat.
battle.
Yes, definitely. I agree with that. I think I see your corpse. Yep.
Right here.
Oh, and there's the guy again.
Oh.
Can't seem to
I
grab
was
that
trying
item,
to pick
huh?
up that thing.
I
Yeah.
know. Didn't work.
Come on. There we go. It wouldn't let me focus on him either.
Oh, more grease. We definitely need that.
Yep.
Never have too much grease.
Alright. How did you hit me?
Josh says he actually still has a Dreamcast somewhere.
Oh, really? Oh, that's hilarious.
No, no, no! No, 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 no! Ah!
Sure. Oh, come on.
I love his
Are you not gonna-
glowing swords. So in The Hobbit, Sting glows when
Oh, what?
goblins are near, right? Goblins, not orcs?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Oh. What? I'm stuck. Nice.
Oh no! You died
I was completely
again.
stuck.
And so, apparently, this guy has glowing swords when humans are near. Or tarnished. Maybe just tarnished. We're gonna say that. His swords glow when tarnished are near. And Mark fought a battle on Mount Gelmir. And he fought, and he fought, and he died. And was finally victorious. Whoa, the scream! So are you using the right weapon for this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because now I want to try to remember that.
Yeah.
The piercing
there isn't a
slashing
problem with this
doesn't
weapon.
work with stone enemies. Man, his like little turn. What is he? He kind of looks like a crab, kind of looks like a spider, kind of looks like a frog. What is this thing? Or a dung beetle? What is he? Whoa! Man! Well, he's half dead.
No, 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 no,
So
no.
close. So close. We got this.
Okay.
We got this. This little bug needs to die.
Uh-huh.
Oh, one more hit. Yep.
Nice.
Wow. I don't know what he was, but he was definitely a challenge. That's hilarious. All right, well, it is almost noon,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you want to find a good stopping point.
This is probably a fine stopping point.
And
There's a
we
ladder
will
to
have
climb up. We have a
return
stake of America over there.
in a couple of days.
Yeah, let's just call it good for now.
Have you played any Splotter games?
No. I know what I know of that. Is that the one that's like food chain magnate? I believe is a Splotter game. Think, if I'm remembering that right. The super heavy games that are anyway. I'd like to continue this conversation, but at the same time,
Josh
we
says
should go.
technically goblins and orcs are the same thing, just
Yes.
in 2 languages.
Yes.
The hybrids of Isengard are actually crossbred between orc and human,
Yes.
which don't think too much about.
Right.
Do you want to play Splotter games? I'm assuming he's asking.
Yeah, I have. So I am. If that is what I'm thinking of, like food chain magnate, I'm a little too much of a shallow gamer to play those because if it doesn't look pretty, then I'm not interested in playing it. And those typically are very bland and I don't enjoy looking at bland things, and so I just don't enjoy playing them. We are at 34 and a quarter hours into this game.
Ooh, all right. But this was at least 100-hour game, correct?
80, but we're gonna probably take more than 100
okay.
hours for it.
Hey, we're on level 59?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not sure that we'll make it to Jh. His level is 500.
Right? No, we won't in this stream, definitely not.
Well, not in this stream, yeah. We'd have to play it several times. But... Okay, so... Josh says yes. Ripper Madness says, have a great day. See you next time. You too.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You too.
Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much
Yes.
for joining us on our ping-ponging around the Elden Ring world.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We'll come back and do this again on Thursday.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys in
then.
a couple of days.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, the mouse isn't working.
Aw,
There it is.
We can do
Bye-bye.
it again. Bye.